Developing news, another member of a prominent South Carolina family tied to a murder mystery has been shot. And new details tell us that Alex Murdaugh is making a recovery here in Charleston. Good evening. I'm Amaris Jenkins. State Law Enforcement Division agents confirm Alex Murdaugh was found shot. He's the father of Paul Murdaugh and husband of Margaret Murdaugh. They were both found dead earlier this year. News 2's Riley Benson has been covering this story since the day the mother and son were found dead, and he's live in studio with us tonight. Riley, catch us up on the case and give us the latest details.
Well, Maris, it's a lot. Officials tell us Alex Murdaugh was found shot in Hampton at a house on a Colleton County property near the 15,000 block of Salkehatchie Road. Now, Murdaugh was found just less than 10 minutes from where his wife and son were found brutally murdered back on June 7th. This is new video just into our newsroom. According to the family lawyer and Murdaugh's brother Randy, Alex was changing a tire on the side of the road when a car pulled up and opened fire. Multiple sources say that Alex called 911 himself. Hours later, the car was still on the side of the road. More than a half a dozen markings for shell casings can clearly be seen. Murdaugh was flown to MUSC Hospital in Charleston, where he's now recovering from a gunshot wound to the head. The family says he is expected to recover. The Murdaugh family spokesperson just released a statement saying, quote, "The Murdaugh family has suffered through more than any one family could ever imagine. We expect Alex to recover and ask for your privacy while he recovers," end quote. Now, this is just the latest mysterious incident involving the prominent legal family in South Carolina. Stephen Smith is the earliest death linked to the family back in 2015, July 8th to be exact. He was found with a large hole in his forehead near the family's Islandton property. Smith was known to be friends with Murdaugh's oldest son, Buster. Smith's death was ruled a hit and run at the time. No suspects have been named. Flash forward to February of 2019. Paul Murdaugh was driving his father's boat while allegedly intoxicated before crashing into a bridge piling near Paris Island. The crash threw Paul and two other passengers into Archers Creek, including Mallory Beach, killing her. Now, charges against Paul were dropped but a lawsuit is still pending against the family. Then this year, on the night of June 7th, Alex Murdaugh found his son and wife, Paul and Margaret Murdaugh, brutally shot on the family's Colleton County property. Alex called local law enforcement before SLED took over the case. We know the bodies were found near a dog kennel on that property more than a half-mile away from the house. This past week, 14th Circuit Solicitor Duffy Stone, who worked under Alex's father Randolph, spoke for the first time since recusing himself from the double homicide investigation last month. Stone.
I knew that there was an ethical issue and I needed advice on it. I got that advice and I followed the advice, and that's what prosecutors are supposed to do. You don't just get out of a case because it's uncomfortable or because people are saying you should.
Now, Maris, this is just the latest twist in really a ton of mysteries that surround this family.
And you've given us a lot of details tonight. But one thing I'm noticing, a lot of residents in the Hampton County area are reluctant to speak out. Why do you think that is? You
know, Maris, it's funny. We took several trips to Hampton County, to Colleton County, where the family's from. You know, I've spoken with people, and really only one person was willing to go on camera and speak on the Murdaughs, their past, and their presence in the area. So it's an interesting thing. Not sure why. You know, maybe people are afraid to speak on the Murdaughs.
All right. Thanks so much for those updates, Riley.
Thank you, Maris.